Just gonna give a few minutes, let everybody join in. We've got some cute art supplies to show. So excited. Hello, hello. We've got this new mini watercolor kit, and I'm just gonna be playing around and doing some painting in this live stream. But it includes everything you need, so you just sit down and paint. It even has this little mixing card, which is great for mixing your colors on. Just gonna give a few more minutes, let everyone join. And be sure to leave a comment where you're watching from. All right, so let's start painting. So we have, as of yesterday, we came out with this yesterday, Sharon and the Bee mini watercolor kits. We have a Rose of Sharon with this adorable little honeybee. So cute. It's very delicate and just pretty for spring. This kit comes with 2 projects, so you get 2 of these prints that you can just paint right on top of with your watercolor. And then, so you get 2 of those. And then this watercolor palette. So you get Holbein watercolors included with this kit, which if you know anything about art brands, Holbein is so amazing. So you're getting 6 of their colors, and that's a great value. You can even swatch the colors here, which is helpful, so that you can see what those colors really look like. So here's the one that I'm using. You can swatch your colors there. And they're so fun to use. They're really pigmented, so a little bit goes a long way. And then also included in this kit are these quick tips. So if you're not sure where to start, you can go buy this, and it just tells you how to get started and some tips as well. So I'm just gonna go ahead and start painting. Hey guys, be sure to leave a comment where you're watching from. I'd love to know. And if you're not familiar with us, we are Grizaye. My name is Carissa. And this new mini watercolor kit, with all of our watercolor kits, they are just grab and paint. So you get these little prints and you just paint right over them. All you need is some water and everything else is included. So here's one that's kind of a work in progress. You can see the colors are really pretty and there's no bleed. The paper dries completely flat and the lines are very crisp. So there's no sketching. You just pick it up, you start painting. So even if you are a beginner, you will have so much fun. You don't have to have any art experience or experience with watercolors. This is an expansion of our Rose of Sharon watercolor kit. So this Sharon and the Bee goes with this kit that I will show you right here. And you guys, we do have a coupon code in the description, so be sure to check that out. This also comes with this mixing palette. All of our watercolor kits come with one of these and a brush. So this mini kit comes with this mini brush, which is so cute. It's a nice brush, so it's always good to have one of those. So this is our full-size Rose of Sharon watercolor kit, and you can see it has these beautiful flowers. I'll just show you quickly what the projects in here look like, because this is kind of an expansion off of this one. It does match, but it also, you know, is good on its own. You get 2 pieces that match up, go together, and then here's what they look like finished. That's so pretty. I love the colors. So yeah, love them, super fun. Let's go ahead and get painting. I did have this one that I started. I really liked the colors on it, so I think I'll pick up on this one here. If you have any questions, let me know. I'm happy to answer any questions you have about watercolor painting or specifically with this kit. So you do get a brand new palette with your colors here and this mixing card. I'm going to be using my little palette here. So I'm just going to offload. You can offload your colors onto here, which is really nice. So I'll show you what I do. I just pick up the color that I want and then just spread it on this palette. That way you have more control of how much water to paint ratio you're working with, and you can kind of see that color before you apply it directly to your paper. So I do love that. So I'm just gonna zoom in a little bit more so you can see this closer. There we go. So I think let's just go with a little bit of pink on the inside, and I do want to use a little more water than paint. If you are a beginner, we always recommend using more water than color, because it does help with control, being able to control how much you're using there, and that way it's not too much at once. You can build up. And you're also going to want to make sure you have a piece of paper towel on hand. This is great for cleaning your brush in between colors and also for controlling the amount of water you're using. I'm just going to put this right here, you can see. So I just kind of dip, and if I'm going to change colors, then I'll wipe that off, and then I'm just going to dip into some of this yellow. And just work on the outside. And if you want your colors to be blended softly, you want to kind of go outside in, so that way when you start blending, you don't have too much color, and then these will blend together nicely. So let me know in the comments if you have used watercolor before, if you enjoy it. Did you try this kit? I do have a coupon code in the description for free shipping. So if you did want to check this out, even if you've never heard of us, this is a great way to try it out for yourself before you get one of our larger kits. But we love hearing your feedback. If you think this is cute, I think this is so fun for spring. And it does come with 2 projects. So you can do one with a friend, or if you don't have to be afraid of messing up, because you always have another one. So I think that allows you to be a little more loose. So I'm just kind of layering my colors here, mixing yellow and that magenta color. So each of the colors are labeled, and then you can see their full name right there. So if you wanted to purchase a full-size tube of these Holbein paints, you can do that. Our paper is Legion Stonehenge Aqua Hot Press. This is 100% cotton hot press paper, meaning it's smooth, and you can layer colored pencil on top and any other mediums really. So I love that. So you get to try out some of the nicest paper and the nicest paint for an affordable price. So you guys gotta go check that out. Beginner, it's always good to start with materials that are going to make you enjoy the process. And we are all about making you enjoy the process. So we want things to just be nice and smooth and easy, even if you've never used watercolor before.
Well, we got some thumbs up. Thanks for the thumbs up. We appreciate that.
Thanks, guys.
If you're new to us, subscribe. We're trying to get to 1,000. We're pretty close. We have kind of a new channel, so we'd love your support.
So I'm just gonna mix this green with a little bit of yellow. So let me put this here so you can kind of see what I'm doing. So I'm just dabbing off that paint so that I can dip into the yellow right here in my palette, kind of make an olive green color because I think that that's always pretty. I really like this brush. I think it's a nice size for travel and you still get control with it. I like that it's a nice rounded brush like this, so you can really get these smaller areas, but then also push and get wider coverage as well. So I'm just doing this light base green, and then if I want to add detail, I can always go back on top. Watercolor is all about layers. So you want to start light first and then go in with more. You can even use colored pencil too. If you want to add more detail and have control, then we recommend doing that. So let me pick up a little bit more green, yellow. Just gonna go a little darker at the edge, dab it off. If you ever have too much water, you can always pick that up with your brush and dab it on the paper towel too. And the nice thing about watercolor is so many people say that they don't have the patience to do art, but watercolor dries so fast that you don't really need much patience. And when you're working on a piece of this size, it really doesn't take long to do. I think that looks pretty cute. I think maybe a little bit more yellow.
I love the pinks and yellows together. It's such a pretty combination.
Yeah, I like it too. So, like I said, we just came out with this kit yesterday. So if you want to be one of the first people to try it, then go ahead and grab one. And use that coupon code. Is everyone enjoying spring? I think the pollens get to me a little bit.
Yeah, I think you do have a little bit of that pollen allergy, but you know, here in North Carolina, we get so much pollen that even if you don't have allergies, you're gonna react to it.
Yeah, I've never really been infected before, but oh, it is dusty over here.
Yeah, well, especially because it's dry. It's so dry right now.
Yeah, we're in a
everything's
drought.
just kind of staying in the air where usually you get that rain, that spring rain, and it kind of dampens everything. But right now it's just like the air is just filled with all the pollen and all that kind of stuff. So it is crazy.
So I'm gonna do a little wet on wet. So I'm gonna brush, and I don't care if I have pigment on my brush when I dip it in, that's okay. I'm just gonna wet the paper and then add a few drops of paint. And I want a little bit more green than that. So I'm just mixing that over here. And then that way when I drop it in, it just spreads easy. I really like painting grass.
Yeah. And that palette, is that one the olive palette? Is that what those colors
This
are?
has green and yellow.
Oh, green.
So I'm
So yeah,
using
you
that.
just add a little bit of yellow to that green to make it more olive tone. Is that right with that one?
Yeah. So then I always like to do a really light yellowy base, and then I'll add in some more green, which I still like to have some yellow in it. And
it's always nice when you're doing like a yellow based green, like in one area, to then do like a blue based green in another area. So it kind of contrasts and stuff, and like your leaves look a little different color than the grass. It kind of separates. It looks really good.
So then I add that darker green. Just do some faint horizontal lines. That kind of adds just a little bit of depth. And then for these leaves, I'll go in a little darker again.
I like your little sky so far too. It's so pretty.
Thanks.
Yeah, because you do really have to wait sometimes so those base colors dry and then go in with your little shadows, and it dries really fast. Oh, it just makes such a difference, those little details, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I love that. Oh my gosh, I love that. So good.
And then let me add a little bit more magenta on the inside here.
It's like we're used to working with like colored pencils, which are just so not forgiving. And here it's like if you made it too dark, you can go in and fix those mistakes and stuff with.
Yes, you can always dab to.
Yeah. Oops. It's so different from the way my brain has been using art, that it's just been so fun for me to like learn this, because my thoughts about what watercolor was like has really changed as I've done these kits.
So now I'm going to do the sky. Again, I'm going to do wet on wet, so I'm going to paint with water first. I'm just going to do section by section. I'm going to grab this light blue color. I'm just going to use it directly from here. And I'm just going to do some little dabs. That helps.
I just said, oh, your other light's not on.
So then I'm just going to lightly blend those dots out. And again, let us know where you're watching from.
It's always fun to see.
And if you've used watercolor before, if you'd give this a try, how do you think you would do? It's so easy and fun. So I like it to be a little splotchy, so I'm not gonna blend it in perfectly. Let's see, let's get in between. You do want to make sure that your area is dry before you get too close. You don't want your colors to all bleed together and be muddy.
Yeah.
So I've done that before.
When that kind of stuff happens, I'm just like, you know what? It's watercolor. It's okay if it's a little bit a mess. And if colors blend, it usually ends up being okay.
Well, thanks for watching. And then I'm going to add some more water here. And then get some more paint. Make sure that the paint's nice and wet before we drop it in here. And like I said, I'm not trying to blend it perfectly. I want there to be some little splotches. Kind of helps with the classic watercolor look. Do you guys think this looks fun? It's it's my second time painting one, so.
I think it looks gorgeous. I love how it's coming out.
Thank you.
Why don't you give us a close-up on the camera? Like, pick it up. Let's see. That's so cute.
Grab some more blue. Grab some more water.
That's awesome.
So cute.
If you want to paint this, it is brand new at Grizaye.com. And you can get free shipping using the code in the description. I don't want to say that too much because I don't know when someone's going to be watching this, if that code will still work when they'll use it. But if you're watching live, you can definitely get the free shipping. This kit comes with 2 identical, so you don't have to worry about if you mess up. You can try it a couple different ways, or just grab a friend and have a little paint party.
Just gonna go in with more of this orange, just mixing magenta and yellow together.
Nice. That gives it some depth. Let us know if you have any questions in the comments too.
What do you guys think? I like the colors. It's very spring.
So nice.
Should we do another one?
Yeah.
Do purple. So here's one of the ways you can paint this little flower and bee.
Let's show a before and after, so you can show the line.
This is before. This is after.
This paper is awesome. It'll dry completely flat too. Let's see it framed. Like matted.
Let's see if I can.
Anyway.
There we go.
There's one in your tray.
So when you're done, you can pick up one of these 4x6 mats and see what this would look like hanging on your wall. So cute. Just makes it look more finished when you put it in here.
Because they're perfectly sized to fit. What a cute little gift that would be too.
And if you've gotten our watercolor kits before, we are redoing them to match this Rose of Sharon kit. So that means your projects are a little bit bigger and it's just everything's improving. We've got these high quality paints. Just trying to think of everything that makes the experience even better for you. So if you've gotten one of our kits before, let us know.
It's gonna be hard to top what you just did. I love that yellow and pink so much.
I'm gonna use purple for this one. And I'm trying to think what I want to do here. I'm gonna do some purple in the center.
Or are you using the ceramic to load up?
I'm using this.
Okay. Just so we can see how you do that.
I want to get this purple in here, and then I'm going to gradually add more magenta or blue. So I'm just going to put it in the middle.
Yeah, it's
I'm
always
going to
better
start
to work
dark.
from that than directly from the paint card. You can control it so much more.
Yeah. What's fun is that you can do your flower any color you want. I'm just going to do a light layer here. I like to start from the center and then kind of work my way out if I'm using a darker color. If you need a new hobby for spring, this is such a fun one.
We don't usually go vertical on the videos either. So are you guys liking the vertical view? Do you like a horizontal view? I'd love to know. So cute.
What's your favorite color from our paint palette here? See, we give you these little boxes to swatch in so that you can see what they really look like, because this purple looks so dark, but then it's this beautiful
look at the green. Like you would not tell from the dots.
Yeah.
Like you just have to swatch them out. Looks good. I like that purple. It's a good one. That's a good choice.
And then from here, we'll add in a little bit of this.
You can do some variations of that purple too, just by adding a little pink or a little blue, like you know, whatever kind of purple that you want, right?
And I'm gonna dab a little bit off, just so it's not too intense. We're just gonna do some shading here with some different shades of purple.
Yeah, I think that would be really cool.
I love adding some pink and some blue to purple because there can be such a pretty range of purples. So this blue kind of helps to shade it a little bit. So I'm going to add a little bit more in the center.
Nice.
And then let's add a little bit more magenta to this purple.
That's pretty. I like just making a pretty card too, you know?
Yeah.
Like watching the colors swirl in there and mixing them up. I don't know why it's so satisfying, you know? It's like so different from like pencils and markers, you know, you get that experience.
Because all the colors just kind of bleed together and it's so pretty.
Yeah, speaking of like pencils and markers too, this paper you can also use other mediums with it too. So, it's not the cold press textured, it's this hot press smooth paper.
Very smooth.
That looks
It's
pretty.
more forgiving and you can add more detail. So I love that.
Nice.
Just gonna let those different
I
shades
like
of
that
purple
shadow.
kind of bleed together a little bit.
Let us know what your favorite medium is right now. If you do arts or crafts, if it's scrapbooking, if it's colored pencils, painting, like what's your thing right now? Let us know. Looks good, looks good.
What do you guys think so far? Which flower do you like better, my yellow or my purple? I'm not done yet.
Thank you for the likes, it helps.
Thank you so much. Can everyone see that coupon code in there? Just want to make sure
Yeah.
you are
I
able
I
to
also
get
put it in the
that.
live chat there too.
I like these different shades. It's so pretty.
I love that. It just shows how many different colors you can make just with this palette.
Mm-hmm.
It's like just because it says purple doesn't mean that you have to just have that purple.
Yeah, you can use just these 6 colors and make anything.
Yeah, infinite amounts.
And I always feel like when you leave it a little bit splotchy, it actually looks prettier
Yeah.
as it dries, because then the colors aren't too blended together. Because once it gets too blended, then you don't get to, it's just not as striking.
Yeah, you kind of
So you
get
wanna
these details with
those
the
colors
little
breathe a
drier
little
paint.
bit. So I'm just adding like little bits of more
I love
blue
that.
here and there, and then little bits of pink. Come on, you know this is fun.
Yeah,
I want
it
to
is.
try it. Look at my paint waters turning pretty too.
Ooh, that's a pretty shade. Don't spill it.
Maybe a little bit more pink here. This is too much fun. What do you guys think? Do you like the yellow or the purple?
I love the yellow, but that purple's looking good. I won't know until it's completely done, which is my favorite. You know, I think we need to have a scheduled live where other people are painting with us. The same thing.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe even a Zoom would be fun.
Yeah. What I like about doing this little center of the flowers, you just need to dip the tip of your brush into the paint, and then it's the perfect size for these dots. You can just dab it in, and then I wipe off a little bit of that, so that way it's a little lighter when I do the stem.
Can you get a close up?
Get in between here. You can kind of pull from those dots when you need that color. like that. And maybe a little bit more right in here. So pretty. I love that. Yellow and purple are complementary colors.
That is
so
true.
It makes it pop even more. So we're going to do the same thing with our bumblebee or our honeybee. Whatever bee you want it to be.
I don't know.
Whatever bee you want it to be.
Yeah.
Looks like a honeybee.
Yeah, it does.
So we're gonna just brush yellow right over that. So cute. So you can either leave it like that, which is really good, or you can add just a touch of brown and magenta. And then we're gonna make this deeper color and maybe add a touch of yellow too. So then we can shade with this. And you only need just barely any of this color. I mean, I'm gonna dab that on my paper towel here.
Yeah.
So just use a little bit. And then you can always dab again and then pick that up with your brush. Dab it on your paper towel.
Perfect. Look at it while it's still wet. It's good.
Yeah, then you just touch it while it's still wet and that'll shade for you. So it's super easy.
Perfect.
And then for the wings, those are so fun. Let's do a touch of blue.
Hey, we got a couple subscribers. That's awesome.
Awesome. Thank you guys so much.
10 more subscribers.
10 more subscribers and we'll hit 1,000.
It just made me so happy to just get to that first 1,000. You can say, I was one of their first 1,000. Less than 1,000 right now. So it's like you can be one of our first 1,000 subscribers.
So I'm doing the tips of these wings blue, and then I'm just gonna add just a little bit of that purple in here.
Ooh,
Here we go.
Cute.
I love it.
That's great.
And then I think for this flower over here, we're gonna do more of the pinky. Keep while my brush is just a little damp, get some water, rub it off, and then you can kind of pull off some of the pigment if you want less color. Think like that. And then I'll just use a little bit of the purpley blue. We'll just shade, just put a couple little drops in there. And just a little bit more. There we go. And then this one, it kind of went more of an olivey green. So let's go more just the green.
Straight up green.
Straight up
blue green.
So get this green.
Yeah.
And then if you want to deepen that shade a little bit, you can add some brown to it. Now that we'll warm it up again, so then you can add some blue.
Oh.
So get this teal color and then add some more green. And then you've got
is this?
a little bit.
Wow.
And then I'm just gonna take over this green over here.
Nice.
So I can expand my palette. So let's do a little bit more brown.
Brown. Okay. Nice.
I'm picky about my greens.
I guess. Yeah.
Gotta be just the right shade.
That's why it's like you just.
But you can, of course, use it straight from the palette. You can see that is really pretty. I just like to, I'm just experimenting, mixing, having some fun. Of course, you don't have to do all that. I like my greens to be just kind of a little bit faded or more earthy. But, I mean, if you go outside and you look at the grass, it's more like this green. Anyways, so.
More natural looking.
Yeah, I always say I want it to be more natural, but grass is bright green.
Yeah, that is true.
But
I guess you can't go wrong, whatever you're in the mood for, right?
Mm-hmm. Let's see, my water's looking not as pretty anymore now that I've added some green. But that's okay.
Change.
You can also, because green and red are contrasting colors or complementary colors, that means when you add them together, then it creates a darker shade. So you can, instead of using brown, you can add a little bit of magenta, and that gives you a deeper green too. Oh, that's pretty. And I love that this size of piece is 4x6 because you can do this in one sitting, or you can do both in one sitting. You can make them look completely different, or you can do one with a friend. You can share it, and it's so much fun. And it's not intimidating because you don't have to scroll looking for a reference photo. Because we all know when we go to Pinterest to look for something to paint, we just spend hours getting distracted and we're not actually painting. So this takes away the guesswork. You don't have to look at a blank page and wonder what to paint. You just paint right on top. And I think that that is the biggest thing when it comes to just getting started.
Yeah, by the time you find a subject that you want to draw, and then it's a whole thing, and then you're not in the mood anymore. The mood passes.
So it's like skip the sketching.
Yep.
Skip the prep. And just jump right in. You don't need to have any experience. You can figure pretty quickly with this mixing card. It makes it really easy knowing how much water to use. And like we said, you only need one little dip of paint and then add some, add more water than color. And I think that helps a lot. And then let it dry, add some more.
I think this demonstration also shows how far these paints will go, like how concentrated.
Yeah, because look, I'm gonna do the sky here, but you can see I've barely used any of these colors. And this blue I used for my other one that I did.
So that's like 2 already done with it.
All right, so let me add a little bit.
The key is putting it onto the card.
Yeah,
and then using
that makes it last even. That way you're not doing too much at once, because then it's a little bit harder to control.
A water change here? If you're gonna go for the sky, I'll just quickly.
Oh, sure, thank you. So I'm gonna add just a little bit of more blue, and that helps to shade. Adding a tiny bit of blue to any color you're using helps to shade, because shadows are cooler toned than the highlights. So there's another tip for you. Just add a little bit of blue color to shade.
There's your water.
Thank you.
Oh, it's really coming out nice. I love all those shades of purple. It makes such a difference.
I know. So much better than if you just did one flat wash of purple. I think seeing those different shades really makes it.
Can you show that to the camera a little bit close before you start the sky? I want to see that. It's like, it looks almost dry already.
Like, I think I'm actually like my purple more than the yellow.
You do?
Mm-hmm. What do you guys think?
Then you can show the cover, or they show a pink one.
And here's the cover. So you could do it pink. Do more shading to your little bee. But see how there's like this darker and then it goes lighter. It's just, oh, so pretty. Just seeing those little splotches of color makes it look more realistic.
Yeah.
So don't be afraid to be
stuff.
sloppy and to be loose, because I feel like that makes it look better.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and here's the other example. Pink. So pretty.
Ooh,
I love that magenta shade in here. It's like so beautiful. That's probably my favorite color in here. All right, so now we're gonna do.
What would you guys do? Would you do the pink, yellow, or purple? How would you paint yours?
What color would you paint your flower? So now I'm just gonna put some more green here. Got a quiet crowd today.
Yeah, that's okay. It's kind of relaxing just to watch, you know.
What do you guys think of this little kit? It's so fun. And like I said, the kit does come with some instructions to get you started and an inspiration image. So if you're not sure how to paint it, you can look at that. And you can scan the code that comes with it. You'll get a link to a watercolor class where I teach you just the very basics, just watercolor 101, so that you can know how to get started if you've never used them before. But I promise it's easier than it looks. I haven't even been working with these for very long in the grand scheme of things, and I already have just learned and enjoyed so much. But just keep in mind, you always learn most by just using these paints, and just paint for yourself and you'll learn so quick too. You know, don't just watch videos. Watch videos and then do it. Watch tutorials and then try it out.
Yeah.
Because I know I can do that. I'll just watch people do things. I'm like, oh yeah, I need to actually put it into practice. All right, so now I'm gonna wet the sky. And what, maybe a sunset? Maybe kind of some yellows in the sky. What do you guys think? Maybe like yellow to blue or something.
Thanks for the likes.
Thank you, and please subscribe. We're trying to get to 1,000. That would help us out a ton. We do have some videos that share tips and tricks for watercolor. So if this is something you're wanting to get into, you know, we try to share some advice. So now I'm gonna grab some more of this blue, and I think I'm gonna do blue at the bottom and yellow at the top. We'll see. So for this one, I'm just gonna blend maybe a little more evenly. We're just gonna go in horizontal strokes. Just to show you, you can do it a couple different ways. See how it can look very soft, and you can just gradually add more color.
Look at angles, because it's wet, it's almost kind of hard to see.
I know. I'm trying to hold it up.
Yeah, that's fine.
And what's nice about this kit too is that everything comes in a waterproof envelope. So you can see the paper I just added a ton of water. It will puff out a little bit, but then it dries flat. And it is so nice because if you want it to be, you know, extra flat, if you do add tons of water to it, you can put it in your envelope and it will flatten as it dries, which is great. Because, you know, some paper buckles like crazy and it's all wavy. And it's so nice to be able to put everything back when you're done and have your piece dry and flatten.
Yeah, so many of those kits, like you're like, oh, I love this picture, and then you add water to it and it starts rippling. You're like, for real?
Yeah, and then it starts, the texture of the paper starts coming up. You know, you can feel it crumbling underneath.
Yeah,
that's the worst. Peeling. It's like, that's not very satisfying or relaxing now, is it?
That's stressful.
It doesn't feel very good texture-wise. Everything ripping under your paintbrush.
This is
see how soft? So you can either do your sky like
So
that.
cute. I love that.
Or have it be very smooth gradient. Yeah, and again, this is Stonehenge Aqua Hot Press, 100% cotton paper. It's very absorbent and holds a lot, so it's nice. All right, so I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna start up here. We're just gonna go right across with some yellow. Now, if you're doing like a sunrise, sunset type of look, and you're using yellow and blue, you just want to create a barrier between the two so you don't get green.
Yeah, you don't want those.
It can be done. And I want this to be very soft yellow, so I'm just gonna add more water. Just take what I have here and just blend it across like this.
Ooh, that's so pretty.
And then you can blend it downwards if you want that
you don't even think about
softer.
a color like that for the sky, but that looks really good. I love it. Like you said, you just want to make sure it doesn't turn green.
Yeah,
Make
just
sure your brush
leave a
is
white
clean.
barrier in between.
Yeah. Looks good. So cute. We'll experiment for you. That's the nice thing about like being able to watch some of these too. If you're gonna do this kit, you can kind of see some of the options and go, okay, I want to do it like that or that. You can like use this as like a tutorial video. You can go back and watch it. You can get the kit and then go back and watch and see like, okay, what thing did I like?
Yeah. You're like, oh, this is hideous sky. So I can do it for you.
Of course not. I love that. I think this one's like about dry because it's getting flat too.
Yeah. So now I'm gonna add just a little bit of magenta. And just go on top of this.
Oh, you are daring.
Just did it for some clouds for the sunset.
Yeah. Nice. Pretty. Looks good.
What do you guys think? Maybe a little bit more?
I think it looks perfect. I don't think you need anything more. That's good. Just a little hint in the middle. That's cool.
All right, so which do you like better? Yellow
So different too.
or the purple?
You have to go down a little bit and see. You can't see the yellow. I'm gonna show the other one too. That's so cute. I like how the greens
One or
look
two?
different.
Yeah.
Which one's number one? Either one or two.
The top one.
Oh,
The first one.
pull it down a little. Look at the, I can't see. No, I can't see the top. There you go. There, that's perfect. Okay, choose. Top or bottom?
Yellow or purple?
Yellow or purple?
All right, guys. Well, that was
Nice.
our Sharon and the Bee mini watercolor kit. Thanks for watching and just watch me play and have fun with this. So let me show you again what comes included. You get 2 of these projects. Here what they look like, blank. So fun. You can see I added a lot of water in here and the paper holds up great. The pigments, you can see I just use a little bit. And again, this blue I've used for multiple pieces, but you still have tons of these colors left to play with. And here's what it looks like before it's used. Getting quite a bit of that Holbein Artist watercolor paint. So you get to try out some high quality materials for an affordable price. And you can use the code in the description for free shipping.
No.
Yep, free
Space.
buzz like a bee. All right, and then you get these quick tips. So this shows you some tips.
You get these 2.
Yep, you get 2.
So do it twice or grab a friend and make
You can see how different they can look in this pink.
Oh yeah, we got the pink too.
Aren't those so pretty?
There you go. You gotta pull it down. See, you can't see. There, now you can see them all. Ooh.
Well, if you're looking on your phone, they can see it. Okay, well, thank you guys so much. Be sure to head to grizaye.com. Please subscribe, get us to 1,000. Oh, and look at my mixing card. Turned out so pretty. It does include a mixing card and this little brush too. So everything you need, just pick up and start painting and you'll get some great results. And you can see what other resources we have. We have freebies on our website, free downloads. So go ahead and grab some of those too. All right, hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Bye.